Hi, this next video is going to be continuing our exploration of the apt suite of tools. This time we're going to focus on the apt tools that are meant to help us remove software packages from our system. So we're going to start with a direct analogy with dpkg. Okay, what were the main features that we had in dpkg? We had a feature to remove, so that's going to be removing a package, sudo apt-get remove. Okay, easy enough. And then we had a difference between removing and purging a package. Okay, well, this difference is still there with apt-get. Okay, so sudo apt-get purge is going to allow us to remove not only a software package but all the configuration files that go with it. So I already explained the difference between the two. So we can take a look at those real quick here. So sudo apt-get. We installed Pingus, right? So we are going to remove Pingus. Before to remove Pingus, let's actually play with links. It's a little easier. So you remember that with links we had installed the package links-cur. Okay, and you remember that some of the configuration files here were /etc links-cur .config and then .lss. These were the two configuration files. So we're going to do the equivalent of the experiment that we did with dpkg, which is removing links-cur. Okay, so we remove it first with apt-get. You can see here already how the dependency management is helping. Okay, because we had installed I had installed with apt-get a full installation of links, which involved not only the links-cur package but also a links package that contains mostly documentation for links and is kind of like the front-end package for links. We didn't install it with dpkg because there was this dependency and dpkg was not able to handle the dependency automatically for us. So when I did my reinstall of links, proper reinstall of links with apt-get, I had installed all the packages that were necessary. And you can see that now, since I removed links-cur, the front-end package links is useless because there's nothing behind it, to actually do the work. So apt-get automatically allows me to have it removed, detects that it needs to be removed and removes it for me, offers to remove it for me. Okay, so I am removing my package with apt-get remove, and now I'm going to again query dpkg to see what's left of that package on my system. And you can see that just like when we did a dpkg -- remove, we didn't touch the configuration file. Now if I do a sudo apt-get purge, and this is going to be again links-cur, okay, let's go. Alright, and now I'm going to dpkg list files again, and it's telling me I cannot find any trace of that package. Okay, so I kind of repeated the same experiment we did with dpkg with apt-get to show you that there's no difference in the concept of removing a software package and purging a software package. And that makes sense because remember that apt-get delegates some of the work to dpkg. Okay, it does an extra layer of dependency management and the interface with the repositories, but it still relies on the same kind of logic that dpkg does. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about other options. We have installed quite a few packages on our system due to the apt-get upgrade that I've performed in one of the previous videos. So if we take a look at /var /cache /apt/archives, okay, whoa, there we go. We have a load of Debian files that have been downloaded to our system, and these files can take up quite some room. Okay, so if you let your Ubuntu installation go not properly managed for a long time, and you keep doing your updates and your upgrades and your dist upgrades even when you need to, you are going to end up with a /etc/cache/var/archives folder that is going to be quite big. Okay, as a matter of fact, I'm not trying to teach you this command ahead of time, but I'm just going to use a command, ignore the detail of the syntax for now. That's going to allow me to, and I'm being lazy, so I'm going to edit the previous command line. This command here, du disk usage, is going to allow me to actually get an idea of how much room is used in that folder. 208 megabytes, for example. Okay, and this is just after a single update. So if I keep piling updates every few months, etc., upgrades every few months, you're going to see that folder grow and grow and grow and grow. So there are ways to manage this with the apt tools. The first one that I'm going to choose, the main one that I expect you to actually have to use from time to time, is apt-get clean. Okay, and that one alone would be enough. Okay, you could just know that one and be perfectly fine. So sudo apt-get clean. Didn't take much time, right? I'm doing a du again, 24 kilobytes. So a lot of things have been removed, right? If I do a ls to see the list of files, you can see that all of those Debian files are gone. So I can still download them, locate them, download them, install them from the repositories with apt, but I do not have anymore the deb file that I downloaded taking room on my system. Okay, so this is a good idea to do a sudo apt-get clean from time to time. Maybe even automate it, so that it's done regularly on your behalf. Now there are two other commands that I'm going to just mention, so that you are aware of what they do and how they can serve you pretty much. The first one is sudo apt-get auto remove. Okay, so you know that sometimes when you install a package, for example, when we install Pingu, we had to install other libraries. So let's say that we install Pingu and those libraries are not on our system, so that means that nobody else is using them. Okay, no other software package is actually using them. Well, we install those libraries just for Pingu, and then we remove Pingu. And what happens? Well, by default, those libraries are going to stay there. So auto remove allows you to pretty much get rid of packages that you have installed previously to satisfy the dependencies of another package, but that are no longer needed on your system because you are removing that previous package. Okay, so auto remove allows you to kind of manage that growth in size of your apt cache, folder. The second option I'm going to discuss briefly about is sudo apt-get auto clean. So auto clean is like clean, but if you look at the main page, it says that it only removes package files that may no longer be downloaded and that are therefore useless. So what does that mean? Well, there are different scenarios here that can come into play, but the most significant scenario is that apt-get auto clean allows you to remove packages that have, for example, a newer version on the repository, or that are no longer available on the repository for whatever reason. So let's say that you just upgraded, I don't know, Pingu's version 5, and you upgraded to version 6 of that game. I'm just making up numbers here. So the idea is that if you add the deb file for version 5 on your system and you just upgrade it to version 6, by default version 6 will be downloaded, but you could get rid of actually version 5, since the package version 6 corresponds to the latest version and the only version you have installed on your system. So again, between auto remove, auto clean, you have several options here to manage the size actually of your /var /cache/apt folder. Okay, but if anything else fail, at least doing a sudo apt-get clean once in a while will be enough to keep the size of that folder down. And that's pretty much the option I wanted to go over regarding removing packages with the apt suite of tools.